James is so Italian when he's with a girl, he doesn't give him yeast infections. He gives him semolina infections. Hey!
Very stereotypical. All right, let's make this quick. At midnight, Tommy turns back into an above-ground pool. This battle looks like James versus the giant peach. Because he's a big fag. All right.
Well, listen, considering you're Sicilian, you're not invited to my pool knowing you can't swim.
Wow.
All right. James is very Italian and loves anything roasted. Roast battle, Italian roast coffee, and his mother when they cremated her after she had a heart attack. R.I.P. Rest in Parmesan, Origiano. Salute.
That was the only barbecue you've never eaten. I want to thank Tommy for coming through the front door and not bursting through this brick wall.
James wears sneakers that'll make a public school kid blush, like very neon green. But it's not because he's autistic. It's to get the guy's attention in the next stall. Woo! He sucks dick in the airport. That was 3.
Yeah, I know. It is Valentine's Day, so Tommy has to get back to shooting single people with his bow and arrow. Wow. All right. Cupid.
I told you if somebody's mother passed away that was coming up tonight. I wasn't expecting it to be the second joke of the first round. Motherfuckers is mean. Get them a round of applause. And hey, I love you both. Tommy, when you did this, I was like, hey, I'm not mature enough. If he fall over, y'all gonna have to find a new host for the rest of the night. But judges, I'm gonna go to y'all. And Claire, who you think won that round?
It was fun. James, I feel like with that outfit, you look like you're like Goodwill Hunting your way into like a finance firm with like the vest, but like you're starting at the janitor. So I wish you the best. And Tommy, I feel like you wore a hat with a T on it to like remember your own name. So it was fun. You started really strong with the semolina. As the only woman on the panel, I feel like I have to give extra points for the yeast infection joke. But the above ground pool one really got me, and James booked me on the show. So I'm going to give this one to James.
That's one for James, ladies and gentlemen. Matt.
Great stuff, guys. It's always tough to judge when the roasters are both so hot. I'm blinded. James, I think it's really cool that you gained all that weight back to do this. Tommy, insane to make fun of Italians looking like that. An actual meatball. Honestly, I want it to be a third-person judge. It was close. James, your jokes were incredible, but I'm going to say Tommy on this one.
There you go. That's one for Tommy. We got a tie. Eric, break the tie. Who you got?
Oh, man. First off, do you guys want to tell us what was wrong with Kendrick's halftime show now, or do you want to wait till later? This was very fun. I don't know. The bursting through the wall really got me, but I think I liked Rest in Parmesan a little better. So I'm going to vote for Tommy. Give it up for him, guys.
And Tommy Morrell takes round 1. One person in the crowd don't agree. They're like, fuck that, I protest. No way. But Tommy takes round 1 real quick. Just watching y'all react to some of the stuff that's happening up here is amazing just for me. Like, second row right here, classy as hell. They hear some of the mean shit y'all say and they laugh like rich people. They go, I fucking love it. Ladies and gentlemen, round 2 is going to be 5 jokes all in a row, and James is going to get us started. Ladies and gentlemen, give him a round of applause for round 2. Let's roll.
Keep it going for Homo Simpson. Tommy looks like Walter White if only his chairs kept Breaking Bad. He's fat and gay. All right. Tommy, thanks for taking a break from over-tanning at a public pool for this. Tommy told me he hates Elon Musk, not because of his politics, he just hates always having rockets land on top of him. He looks like Mars. Okay. Tommy looks like Bruce Willis if he starred in Die Easy. If Tommy looks familiar, you've seen him on TikTok yelling about his double chunk chocolate cookie.
My favorite Italian saying is, "I'll hit you so hard, your clothes will be out of style." Right? Classic. I want to know, James, why'd the guy hit you so hard? All right, fuck you. James's stepmom's black, and his mom was cremated. So you can say his dad is a type, ashy.
Black History Month.
I didn't take the ash and rub it on my face, all right? I'm staying in my lane, all right? James nicknamed his dick his paisan, you know? And the girls hate that. No, not the nickname, just the fact that it's 3.14 inches long. That's a pie joke, you illiterate folks. James looks like he goes on Shark Tank to sell his mother's meatball recipe, only to cry about her death. Sorry, worst part of the whole show. She hates you. She hated me when I walked up here. James is a hopeless romantic, only to have girls continuously break his heart. Between that and his mom, looks like broken hearts running the family. Oh my God, I'm the bad guy? If he said I died, everyone would be like, yeah, he's fat. But I'm talking about someone else with a heart problem. I'm the bad guy, you cocksucker.
What? Give him a round of applause. That was fun, right? Wow. Wow. Yeah, that was a wow. Because so many things happened at once just now. Because sometimes, what's funny is y'all was with him right up till that last mama shit. When he said the thing about, fuck you for that cremation line, no. Mama burnt, black girl. He has a type, ashy. Yo, when I tell you we got like legit sophisticated black people here, bro. Like, my man back there is literally dressed like Frederick Douglass, yo. And he heard that. Flies a motherfucker, but he heard that and I watched it. Like, bent over laughing, man. We all looked at you, was like, fuck off, man. Good joke, but that last one about the mama, I saw two people go, no. Give them a round of applause. Thank y'all for a fun one, man. Judges, I'm gonna go to you. Eric Asker, what did you think?
I liked that. I liked it a lot. I don't know. I found it surprising that was not the kind of pie joke I expected Big T to make. I'm very surprised. This is an interesting energy between you guys. Like, Big T, he looks like he'd be like, I know a great butcher. And then James would be like, oh, let me get my notebook, you know? Like, I think T had him in the beginning, but you sort of lost him, so I think I got to give it to James, guys.
That's one for James Pontillo, ladies and gentlemen. Next.
It's really cool to see both stages of the evolution of a disgusting type Pokemon, but I really think it's a lot of fun. You biffed it this time, Big T. I'm with James on that round.
There we go. That's two for James. We're getting to round three. But Claire, last words.
I did like how, Tommy, you had the emotional breakdown at the end to try to salvage it, and while it didn't improve your jokes, it was entertaining. I also like how you tried it without the hat. You were like, is this gonna make it better? But ultimately, you insulted the nice black lady in the front too much for me to vote for you, so I'm gonna go with James on this one.
James, clean sweep, second round. So, for the first time tonight, we're going to the tiebreaker. That's 5 jokes, tit for tat. Ladies and gentlemen, I think Big T's gonna get us started. So, y'all give him a round of applause. Last round, let's roll.
James from Astoria, and Pontillo in Italian means man who lives by bridge. In American, it means homo that lives by bridge. Sorry, he's in the closet.
Keep it going for the gym teacher who keeps commenting how nicely you're developing. Tommy looks like he goes to strip clubs just for the free breakfast buffet.
James acts like a little prissy boy, but he's a real tough guy, you know?
No, I'm not.
He looks like he'll get tough when a pussy queefs at him. Like, what are you talking about? You talking to me? Huh? You talking to me, tough guy? Fucking pussy. Wow. It was meant for another Italian guy.
Tommy's a degenerate gambler. Hey, what's the over-under on you making it to 40? I think we're losing him.
James has Santa Maria Italian energy. He let an Indian guy have sex with him, his wife in front of him.
Tommy recently started the keto diet. Oh, sorry, Tommy recently started the taquito diet. He's a fat gay bitch. All right.
James, big Italian guy, loves the mob. By mob, I mean men-only blowjobs.
People think Tommy's a racist. I can't imagine why. But he only
joke, right? It's always racist, yeah.
But he only joined that hate group because he thought they were chanting cake, cake, cake.
James comes from a long list of fucking idiots. His grandpa during World War II, when Mussolini said bring out the shells, he brought out the pasta and they lost the war.
Tommy, that was great joke writing. Tommy grew up in a crack house. The house had a crack because Tommy tripped and cracked the foundation.
There you go. That's what I do around with boys, huh? I ain't gonna ask no questions. Judges. Claire, I'm gonna start with you. What you got?
Cake was that made me laugh. I don't know this. I wanted to see you both commit to it a little bit more. It felt like by the end you had both kind of given up on your jokes, and then after hearing them, I do understand why. But I think I'm gonna go with James. I think he was a little bit more consistent with this. I did really like the shells joke though, Tommy, and I don't think it got its flowers. But I'm gonna go with James.
There you go. That's one for James Pontillo, ladies and gentlemen. Max.
I don't want to decide this. I don't want to be. First of all, give yourselves a round of applause. Nobody threw up in their seats. Nobody looked away. You stared at this the whole time. God bless you. You guys, great stuff. You're beautiful. I'm having fun. Tommy, I fear that you've only ever roasted Italians and used the same jokes every time because some of these clearly did not fit, but you're like, this is my Italian roast.
Max, he called him, he said, James is such a big Italian. I'm like, nigga, what are you talking about?
He's tough talking the pussy, James. James is tough talking the pussy, Tommy. Come, grow up, Tommy. Yo. Anyway, I'm going to give it to Tommy for committing to that.
That's one for Tommy for the commitment. Turn the music off, DJ. Yo, what's happening tonight? Oh, man. All right. You the tiebreaker, man.
Man, that got bad real quick. That was a little behind the scenes. Tommy was supposed to roast a different Italian guy who dropped out, and boy, you could tell you wrote those today. This round was rough, but it was always nice finding out what they do with the balloons when they're not doing the Macy's Day Parade. I don't know. I wish I could toss a coin, but
no, you can't. You gotta pick somebody. Want to give it to the crowd?
No.
Okay.
Not these animals. No. I feel like James's joke writing was a little better, so I'm gonna go with James.
And James Pontillo takes the first battle.